Rescue workers in the Bangladeshi capital Dhaka are continuing to hunt for survivors trapped in the wreckage of the 8-storey building which collapsed in the morning rush hour. Doctors say they simply can't cope with the sheer number of casualties. The building was on the outskirts of Dhaka in Rana Plaza in the Sava area. It housed several clothing factories, one of hundreds in a country that is the world's second biggest exporter of garments. And some of the companies importing those clothes from those factories include British high street names such as Primark. Our Asia correspondent John Sparks reports.
This mangled pile was home to 4 textile factories and a shopping mall. But at 8:30 this morning, the structure began to shake. Pillars snapped, the floors collapsed, and the world went dark, said one. It's thought there were 2,000 people inside at the time. A huge crowd gathered in this suburb of the Bangladeshi capital, Dhaka, as workers used rolls of fabric to make their escape. Others pitched in, searching for survivors, working together to carry them out. Many simply waited and prayed for their loved ones.
My wife went to work this morning and I've been looking for her, but I can't find her anywhere.
At least 113 people have died and more than 700 have been injured, and the death toll is expected to rise. Young children may have been left in a number of creches located in the building, and locals say scores of people, perhaps hundreds, are still trapped inside.
I went into the building. I saw a lot of people stuck inside. I rescued some, but many can't get out.
This catastrophe raises difficult questions for officials and company bosses. Locals say cracks appeared in the building yesterday. It was even reported on television stations. But the factory supervisors said it was safe to work. Poor safety conditions were highlighted last November when 112 lost their lives in a fire at another facility. When the alarm sounded, managers told employees to continue working because it was only a drill. Clothes bound for US giants Walmart and Sears were found in the charred remains, and campaigners criticized them for failing to protect workers, although both firms blame their suppliers for using the factory without their permission. Today's disaster is unlikely to slow a booming industry, which thrives on the world's lowest labor costs. We were working, still working, when it collapsed, he said. British retailer Primark confirmed that one of its suppliers occupied the second floor of this complex. It said it was encouraging the industry to improve standards. This evening, onlookers said they could hear people trapped on the inside, reciting their prayers, summoning their strength for the hours and days ahead.
Well, in that statement tonight, the retailer Primark said the company is shocked and deeply saddened by this appalling incident at Sava near Dhaka and expresses its condolences to all of those involved. Primark has been engaged for several years with NGOs and other retailers to review the Bangladeshi industry's approach to factory standards. Primark will push for this review to also include building integrity.